The moment has arrived. We did Tyrese Proctor's departure from Duke this morning, but there's a bigger one on the way. Cooper Flagg, the best player in college basketball last season, the projected number one pick in the NBA draft, has made it official. He is leaving Duke. He's entering the NBA draft. Your thoughts, your live reaction to this?
Ah, damn it. No. No, I thought we were going to keep him in Durham. I really did. I thought we were somehow going to convince the number one NBA draft pick to not be number one and play another year at Duke. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Are you impersonating a Duke fan right now?
Yeah, I'm glad this dance is over.
See, the
I'm
thing is,
glad.
I actually genuinely thought he was coming back until the final moment. And Duke fans, I feel like, have been the ones telling me he's gone.
Yeah, well, because, yeah, I mean, look, gee, weren't you of a belief a little bit for a time period there that you were like, Cooper actually should consider staying?
Yeah,
Why?
memories.
Memories are massive.
No, I listen. The lottery system is the big variable here because obviously you don't go to the worst team. But I think many of the teams that will be picking at the top of this draft just might not be picking at the top of this draft a year from now, and you could avoid some that I wouldn't want to see him in. If he goes to Washington, I think that's disgusting. If he goes to Utah, I think that's disgusting. If he goes to New Orleans, I think that's disgusting. Um, this can happen every single year with the NBA, but those are just not franchise I think you would want to pair with. I think Cooper Flagg is smart. They're smart enough that that's why they're going pro, right? It would have been shocking, but I just thought there was a legitimate case for him to come back with the Boozers and have this all-timer ridiculous season. I floated it as a hypothetical a month before the season ended that if Duke fans could basically guarantee themselves a Sweet 16 loss last year, if it meant Cooper Flagg was back, would they take it? And every single Duke fan told me no. And every single Duke fan wishes that they could have said yes now. Because guess what? The tournament's fluky. Sometimes you blow an 11-point lead. Learned that up close and personal. You could have had a 35 game sample size of this kid basically being the best college basketball player ever, because that's what sophomore Cooper Flagg would have been. It would have been the best team we've seen since we've been alive. And look, for all parties, it makes sense this isn't happening. But for me, I'm not at the party. For me, I'm sad this happened because I thought there was a legitimate chance, especially because of how Duke was rolling this out. Why the hell did they save this announcement for last?
Because this
That's
was
a
the last.
bad PR move.
I mean, isn't the classic cliche save the best for last?
No, when it's news like this, you don't get your fan base excited for something that's not happening. You lead with the big name and then you go from there.
Yeah, I get, but he was never actually coming
But
back.
as one by one, as these dominoes were dropping, I was like, why haven't they done Coop yet? Why haven't they done Coop yet? Oh my God, it's really good. Like, it's just, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe that's the takeaway from this. I'm a naive little baby.
Hey, hey, no, no, I knew you were gonna slap yourself. No, 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 no.
Why?
Because maybe there was a chance that he came back. I don't know.
We interrupt this sleepers video to tell you about an offer from Underdog Fantasy. Cart, you love Underdog Fantasy, correct?
Of course I do. Can I have a moment real quick?
Please. Thank you for that. In fact, I'm going to cut you off because our listeners like when we keep these short and sweet. Underdog Fantasy. Sign up as a new user, use promo code SLEEPERS, get bonus funds up to $1,000, 50% of your deposit match. The NBA playoffs are rocking right now. I played Underdog last week with a Cade Cunningham line. I'm looking forward to doing it throughout the entire first round of the NBA playoffs, but there's more. You can place picks on golf. You can place picks on baseball. You can place picks on the NHL playoffs that are rocking right now. Join Underdog Fantasy, promo code SLEEPERS. Support this show so that we can keep bringing videos to you. Back to the video. What's he going to be in the league? What is an NBA franchise getting?
I think they're getting a franchise star.
How big of a star? Like compare this to recent number one picks.
Mm. First, I have to remember who all the number one picks are. I mean, he's not Wemby. He's not that.
Okay, let's play a game. I'm gonna say fast forward to their prime. Is Cooper Flagg better than this player? Give me a yes or a no.
Okay.
Zachary Risachet,
Yes.
Paolo Banchero.
No.
You don't think Cooper Flagg's better than Banchero in the league?
I don't know. I go back and forth on that one, but I'm gonna say no for now.
Wow, I would say yes. Cade Cunningham.
No.
I might say yes. Anthony Edwards.
No.
Zion Williamson.
Yes.
Carl Anthony Towns.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you think this is not the greatest first round pick ever or first overall pick ever?
I think he's an all-star.
Think he's ever an MVP? If you have him worse than Banchero, I would assume you think no.
I was gonna say yes.
So you think Banchero's an MVP?
I think Banchero could win an MVP too.
Interesting. So there will be a moment when all is said and done with Cooper Flagg's NBA career where he was the best player in the world.
For a year, maybe, yeah.
Your answers to that exercise just don't match with that, I feel like.
They rarely do.
Like if I thought which I do by the way. I think Cooper Flagg will win an MVP, will be the best player in the world at some point. Um like I would no hesitation say that he is better than Ben Caro, Cade Cunningham and Anthony Edwards
Mm. Banchero, I don't think he's better than Cade.
at their peak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree.
I don't
I,
know.
I just think you've gone out on Coop a little bit here. So you think this is like a mean, normal first overall pick? Like it's not like a special year when you get the Cooper Flag rights.
No, it's special.
Your answers say otherwise.
It's special. You named some good players there.
Yeah, not special. That's every first round pick in like the last 5 years.
It's good players.
Come on. I mean, yeah, they're the number one overall pick, but like a
Probably not.
special year for the first round pick is like Anthony Davis, LeBron, Wemby. Those are special. Everything else is like good pick.
I was nasty, man.
He's good. He's very good.
Very good selling him short.
He's unlikely to win the NBA MVP, and I don't think that's a stretch.
There's a world where he could.
Yeah. I mean, like all NBA for sure. Same with Cade.
If you can be an All NBA, there's a world where Paolo Banchero can win the MVP.
There's a world. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're arguing something else. I want it known I think Coop is better than all the names we just mentioned,
Mm.
except for Wemby. And you do not.
And Ant.
I think Coop will have a better NBA career than Anthony Edwards.
Ooh.
Reminder, this kid should still be in high school.
Yeah.
This is and if you could time travel backwards to any of these prospects, what they were coming out of college, respectfully, Anthony Edwards was not this. Like, I, I don't think Paolo was this. I don't think anyone I've seen is this, except for you could say it was with Anthony Davis with what he did defensively. But like this kid, I can't see how he doesn't hit as long as he stays healthy.
I agree.
All right. Well, congrats to Cooper Flagg. I'm an idiot for thinking he might come back.